1.0, opening of meeting at 6:45. Is there a need for an interpreter? Do we have an interpreter?
We do.
Oh, there she is.
She's hiding.
Can you ask? Thank you. 2.0, call to order. 3.0, roll call. Ziana Villalba?
Here.
Present? Yes? Merced Zamora?
Here.
Freddie Espinoza is not here. John Alvarez?
Here.
Sabrina Gomez?
Here.
And then myself, if we can all please stand for the flag salute. Sabrina, will you please lead? Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. 4.0, adoption of agenda. 4.1, adoption of the agenda is requested as presented with the deletion of 6.2.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 5.0, consent calendar. 5.1, approval of the regular board meeting minutes for September 23rd, 2025.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 5.2, approval of released warrants dated September 23rd, 2025 in the amount of $248,682.87. October 2nd, 2025 in the amount of $1,246,271.29.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 6.0, awards presentations. 6.1, student board member report. We have our new board member, Ziana Villalba. Take it away.
Good evening, Board President Lopez, school board members, Superintendent Mendez, school administrators, teachers, and community members. My name is Ziana Villalba, and I am the Associate Student Body Vice President here at the Farmersville High School. It's my pleasure to be here tonight and represent FHS. Tonight, I would like to share some activities happening at Farmersville High School. Our community FFA students participated in the annual Tulare County Fair last month during the week of September 7th. Many FFA students were involved with showing their livestock and coming away with wonderful experiences and money. We are grateful to Mrs. Westbrook and Mrs. Ortiz for the hours of dedication, as it was an all-day, all-week event. Great job, FFA students. In the area of academics, we are proud to celebrate our 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade students who have earned the honor roll and principal honors roll in the spring 2025 semester. These students have worked hard, stay focused, and show what it means to be committed to the education. It was a great way to recognize their academic efforts and success. Our school wrapped up homecoming with many fun activities that supported a positive and proud school culture. The theme was Hollywood, with dress-up days throughout the week. We ended with a long, loud prep rally. Our football team gave us a lot to cheer for, and our community came together to support our football team, to see our float parades, and cheer for the crowning of this year's homecoming king and queen. Our cross-country teams are showing great growth and determination this season. Shout out to Nathan Mendado, who placed 7th at the Morro Bay Inventional, breaking into the top 10 in a very tough race. On the girls' side, Pearl Lars broke the school record for the 30K in 5th place at the Central Valley Classic in Fresno. The boys' team is now ranked in 10th Division 4. In Division 4, both teams are working hard to showing true Aztec pride. Our girls' golf team earned their first win of the season at the league tournament. The team's currently in 2nd place overall and has a strong chance to win Farmersville's first ever league title in golf. Our volleyball team continues to play hard, and they have made very great improvements during the season to capture some wins and hold some closing wins along the way. Lady Aztecs were in the middle of a league play and look forward to a strong run in the playoffs. We're all proud of our students who continue to represent Farmersville High School with pride and determination, both in and out of the classroom. And in closing, I would like to thank the school board and Superintendent Mendez for this opportunity to share great things happening at the Farmersville High School. Go Aztecs!
Thank you very much for being here. As one of our new student board reps, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. My name is Ziana Villalba, and aside from being your guys' vice president, I'm a cheerleader, and I'm in your guys' varsity softball team. I also am in dual enrollment. I take classes at COS. I'm from Lubbock, and now I moved here to Farmersville, and being here is I think it's a really nice place to grow up, and I like this community a lot. And yeah, I enjoy being here with you guys today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Lubbock. Is that Lubbock? Lubbock?
Lubbock is what I, Lubbock, Texas?
Lubbock, Texas?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, okay, thank you very much. 8.0, public comments.
We
That was taken off?
deleted.
Sometimes I get it wrong too, Rosemary, that's okay. 8.0, public comments. Members of the public may address the board on any agenda item or other item of interest within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board before or during the governing board's consideration of the item. The board is not able to discuss or take action on any item not appearing on the agenda. Pursuant to board policy, the board may limit individual comments to no more than 3 minutes and individual topics to 20 minutes. Please begin your comments by stating your name.
So the board asks that during public comment, everybody be respectful of the members and speakers. Members of the public shall not interrupt or interject while another person is giving their public comment. During public comment, there shall be no use of foul language. Should a member of the public have a concern about a specific employee, we ask that you direct those concerns to me following this meeting so that the concerns can be handled through the proper procedures. Please do not use employee or student names during public comments. School board, there are no public comments.
We have no cards for public comment. Okay, thank you very much. 8.1, superintendent comments.
Yes, good evening, everybody. I want to thank the Farmersville Empire as always, our administrators, teachers, parents, students, staff, for their dedication to creating the very best place for student success. School events. School sites continue to host wonderful opportunities for our district families. So Snowden School will hold its annual Fall Festival on Friday the 24th from 12 to 2:30. Be there or be square. Freedom School continues to support their PBIS initiatives through student recognition via the SOAR Awards. They hosted their annual Lunch on the Lawn with Success, and this week will send 6th grade students to our famous SciCon, which is a science conservation camp. Okay, they convert you into science for sure. Yeah. Farmersville Junior High School and the ELOP will hold its annual Trunk or Treat celebration, an amazing event for the Farmersville community. Please come out. Families, community partners guaranteeing a safe and fun event. And ELOP continues to offer an engaging and fun-filled program for FUSD students. This Thursday, the 23rd, all sites will come together at Freedom for the Lights On after-school program event from 3 to 6 p.m. Make sure you are there. One of the big events for Farmersville Unified School District. Staff news. We want to take a moment to recognize and thank our amazing custodial team for their hard work, dedication in keeping our schools clean, safe, and welcoming. Your commitment ensures that our students and staff have the best environment to learn and grow. Also, want to extend this thank you and our appreciation to our incredible technology team for their continuous dedication in keeping our systems running efficiently, supporting staff and students, and ensuring that our schools stay connected every day, even when it rains. Your expertise keeps everything running smoothly. Always the reminder, great things are happening. We have the ability to tell a story. Let's continue to tell the story. Farmersville up.
Thank you, Mr. Mendez. The trunk or treat, what day is that?
Trunk or treat is the 23rd, I believe. This Friday. Mr. Sanchez, this Friday.
Okay. Thank you. That's the 18th, right? No, 17th.
17th.
My daughter's birthday, I can't remember. We'll go on to 10.0, K-8 issues. 10.1, student recognition, 2025 through 2026 elected Associated Student Body ASB representatives.
Hello, everyone. I want to echo that piece, what Mr. Mendez was reporting. Mr. Melendez, the MOT department was amazing today. There was so much rain out there. Needs to be recognized highly. We had some guys at our site, and they were at it, and you couldn't even tell by the end of the day. So I want to make sure that that is acknowledged. They did an amazing job. My name is Chris Sanchez, and I'm the proud principal at Farmersville Junior High School. I want to thank the board, Superintendent Mr. Mendez, colleagues, families, friends, people watching for this opportunity to recognize our students today. We have two parts. We have our ASB officers that we would like to recognize, and also simultaneously they're part of the Builders Club because they do everything and beyond. And so we wanted to make sure that we took the opportunity to recognize those students because you guys are doing such amazing things within our community. You want to do something, you're elected by your officers, by your school, and that needs to be noticed. Your actions and your voice, because maybe one day you'll be up here speaking for the next generation. And so we appreciate you and we acknowledge you, and we wanted some time to recognize you. So without further ado, I'll ask Mr. Moran, our counselor, to assist me here. And I want to ask the students who were able to make it to please come up and receive this certificate with a little treat to In-N-Out. Shout out to Ms. Campos who got those for us, our new community liaison. So if they're not here, I still want to honor their name. Vianney Yanes, Analia Palomino, Guadalupe Reese Castaneda, Celeste Saldana Arredondo. And I should have said this before, but this is our 7th grade activities commissioner, Julian Valencia. I believe we have some of our 8th graders here. 8th grade president, Maria Ortiz Hernandez. Vice President, Samantha Silva. Eighth grade Secretary, Julissa Rosales Perez. Eighth grade Treasurer, Angie Escalera Villa. And then 8th grade activities commissioner, Heather Corona Ayala. Thank you, Heather. And before we transition, I believe one of you, maybe our president, had something to say? Nope. We'll save that for the next one. Let's give him a round of applause, please. And then at this point, I will transition to Mr. Moran for our Builders Club.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emiliano Moran, Farmsville Junior High School school counselor and advisor, one of the advisors of our Builders Club. We wanted to take time to recognize our officers who started this off to a great year. These students have taken time to meet, plan, give back already. Builders Club combined for 71 hours together at the Fall Festival. Our officers led the way, all arriving at 6 a.m. to help however we could. So this year's president for Builders Club is Naomi Marquina. And they're being pinned. They're getting their pin from Builders Club. All right. Next, we have our Vice President, Susana Castro. Next, we have Maria Ortiz. Next up, we have Social Media Committee Chair Angie Escalera, which I believe she's not here, but hey, we'll celebrate her. Also, our treasurer, who couldn't be here but is watching live, shout out to you in YouTube land, Ethan. Ethan Gutierrez. At this time, our president would like to share a little update.
Hi. As Moran explained, I am Naomi, the president of Builders Club, and I am actually very happy to be president this year. One of my goals is to help Builders Club get a lot of fundraisers for scholarships, and thankfully Fall Festival was a success in that area. We also plan to have the next fundraiser for selling long sleeve shirts that feature Builders Club. And if anyone here is interested, you can talk to Mr. Moran or his sister, Miss Rosales. Some upcoming events we're doing are the Trunk or Treat food drive, and we are also helping with the Food Link handouts. We also hope to work with the High School Key Club on an event together. Builders Club wants students to gain leadership skills, but also to prepare for the High School Key Club. Preparing students for the High School Key Club will help them in their future as they work there. So it is my goal as the president to help my friends achieve that. Also, I would like to acknowledge the fact that compared to last year's Builders Club, which was about 10 to 15 people, well, has grown a lot. And this year we have around 30 students helping out, including 7th graders. And I'm very excited because of that, and I hope that people will continue to join even whenever I go to high school. And thank you guys for listening to this year's Middle School Key Club, or as we like to call it, Builders Club.
I must say that this group that we have this year is much bigger than it was last year, and we're very excited for them. Thank you.
Thank you.
And at this point, I would just like to say thank you to our parents, thank you to our families. Without you, we can't really do this. So, muchas gracias a los padres, porque sin ustedes no podemos hacer este trabajo. Gracias, okay? Gracias. Thank you.
Well, we're very excited to be working with the Builders Club and all the ASB representatives. Looks like a great, great group, so we'll see you often, right? Yes, thank you. 10.2, approval of FJHS ASB clubs and fundraisers.
Second?
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 10.3, approval of new Professionals Institute on November 11th and 12th, 2025 at Fresno, California.
Motion.
We have a motion by Sabrina Gomez, second by John Alvarez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. I'm gonna stop here. In case anybody needs to leave, it's okay to leave, okay?
Thank you.
One more time.
Thank you.
That also goes for you. If you need to leave at any time, you're free to leave, okay? Because we know you have lots to do
Especially as a dual enrollee.
as a dual enrollment.
Yes.
yeah.
Do your homework.
Thank you, we'll
Thanks
see
again,
you.
Tiana.
Good job, Diana. Thank you.
10.4, approval of parent donation from Dallas Becerra to 3 FJHS teachers in ELA, math, and science for teacher supplies.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by John Alvarez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 10.5, approval of donations to J.E. Hester Elementary Falcon Celebrations from Olivia's Tires and Wheels, Aguilar Auto Sales, and Aguas Frescas.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion by Sabrina Gomez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 10.6, approval of additional Hester fundraisers for 2025-2026.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 10.7, approval of Lot Shaw Helping Hands trip to J.C. Penney on October 22nd and October 24th, 2025 at Visalia, California.
Motion.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by John Alvarez. I'm so happy to see them back. It's been a while. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 10.8, approval of Freedom ASB fundraisers.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion by Sabrina Gomez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 10.9, approval of Expanding Horizons Conference on October 25th, 2025 at College of Sequoias, Visalia, California.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 11.0, high school issues. 11.1, approval of film students to Vossler Farms Pumpkin Patch on October 16th, October 21st, October 23rd, October 30th, 2025 at Visalia, California.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 11.2, approval of AP Lit Spanish/Spanish Club to Arte Americas on October 24th, 2025 at Fresno, California.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 11.3, approval of DCA field trip to Tulare County Office of Education Step Up Youth Presentation Day on March 12th, 2026 at Visalia, California.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 11.4, approval of DCA field trip to Tulare County Office of Education Planetarium and Science Center on February 5th, 2026 at Visalia, California.
Motion.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by John Alvarez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 11.5, approval of DCA field trip to Reedley College Pathway Program Tour on December 3rd, 2025 at Reedley, California.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.0, curriculum. 12.1, approval of Parent Institute for Quality Education, PIQUE, Memorandum of Understanding, MOU.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.2, approval of Primee Tulare County Office of Education Agreement Number 260449.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Sabrina Gomez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.3, approval of Cynthia Lockhart Memory Conference, Human Trafficking on November 12th, 2025 at Tulare County Office of Education, Visalia, California.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.4, approval of SPED alternate pathway to diploma.
Second.
Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.5, ratification Tulare County Office of Education Agency Agreement Number 260268 for 2025 through 2026 occupational therapy.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.6, approval of agreement number 260532 between Tulare County Office of Education, TCO, and Farmersville Unified School District, FUSD, for college and career readiness program.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Do we have any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried for all. 12.7, approval of college and career access pathways, CCAP, Memorandum of Understanding between College of the Sequoias, COS, and Farmersville Unified School District.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Sabrina Gomez. Do we have any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. Rosemary, you're okay? 12.8, approval of K-12 Strong Workforce Program Statement of Assurance Partner Agency Agreement with Tulare County Office of Education.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 12.9, approval of revisions to 2025 through 2026 school plans for student achievement, Snowden, FJHS, FHSDCA.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Sabrina Gomez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 13.0, personnel. 13.1, approval of classified personnel, item 13.1.1 through item 13.1.4.
Motion.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by John Alvarez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 13.2, approval of extracurricular activities / coaching personnel, item 13.2.1 through item 13.2.3.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 13.3, personnel action report, information only. 13.4, approval of Tulare County Office of Education Agency Agreement number 260539 for College and Career Readiness Program for 2025 through 2026.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 14.0, board business. 14.1, consideration of any item any member of the board wishes to have on a future agenda or provide a written update. Merced?
None at this time.
John?
I'd like to, Banner, or Mr. Superintendent, check into the collaboration of bringing all of the sports programs together with a common contract, with an understanding that the kids are in multiple fields, multiple games, seem to be left out of the whole equation. It's all about bringing the teams together, so one contract would be great. If we can look into that and give it to the athletic director and see what he says about that. The coaches are doing a great job. We want to help them the best we can. We also want to look after the students, make sure they're taken care of as well, and we're starting to build something great. We just need a better foundation. Nice solid foundation, I think, would be great. That's it for me. Thank you.
That was it?
Yes.
Okay. Sabrina?
Yes, so I would like to know, or get an update on the orders that, for the teachers for Hester, the radios and the printers, was that completed? And then, I know it was raining today. I love the rain. Do we have it scheduled, to get lines for football this week?
Mr. Melendez, can you give us an update of when we have the schedule for our lines set up for football, whether it be a practice field or game field? I know we're away.
Yes,
We're at Woodlake this week.
yes.
But we're hosting youth football on Saturday.
Mhm.
I just received that email today, so we're gonna get with the team to try to coordinate and make that happen.
Thank you. That's it for me.
That's it? Okay, and, yes, just as soon as we can, hopefully before the weather gets any worse, go ahead and set up our next, try again board tour.
Just want to make sure I got everything. Foundational artifact, Mr. Alvarez, a common contract, multiple sports, our students play multiple sports, have a collective agreement between the coaches and expectations of our students. So whatever that contract that they sign, that it's the same across our high school or junior highs, and even down at the Freedom level if they're doing intramural sports.
Yeah, and within that, there are some areas of fundraising and things of that nature, volunteer work, specifically volunteer work, specifying when the kids are volunteering, that they're not penalized for not being there for volunteering.
So the expectations throughout the week and the weekends.
Well, you're talking about our sports program, and then you're talking about outside of our sports program,
Mhm.
which is tournaments and things of that nature,
Mhm.
which is kind of a gray area there. But if the students understand from the get-go, right, then there's no gray area. They understand going in. And I think that's our biggest issue that we have right now. There's 15 different contracts out there right now. And I've read 5 of them, and every one of them is different. So we need to get some common ground, and that's just for my granddaughter. 5 for my granddaughter alone. So we get some common ground, understanding, and then everybody understands, the kids understand, no matter it's 7 days a week, whatever it may be, it's part of their program, right? And I think it should be the same through all the programs, whether it's golf, baseball, whatever. There's tournaments all the time, right? There's always fundraising going on. The kids know what you're getting into. There's no gray area.
And I know that there's current work right now. I think Farmersville High School has been leading the way. They've been meeting with their coaches and guaranteeing that the foundational pieces are there. Right now, they're just stitching and making sure that there's a through line.
Yeah, and then, I didn't mention it, but I believe that a coach is gonna be assistant, a head coach, a volunteer, right? They should be CIF certified,
Mhm.
okay? I think that's a must. People can really understand what it is to be a coach when they take that course and become certified. Anyway,
I'd be interested in seeing what those contracts look like once you've come up with one.
For sure. And then going back to radios, I just want to make sure we got this. Radios, it definitely was completed. Both Hester, Snowden, and now Freedom have those radios.
Yay.
Yes. And then from
Goodness.
Mrs. Lopez, make sure that we reschedule the board visits.
Yes.
Okay? Thank you.
Okay, moving on to 15.0, business services. 15.1, approval of child and adult care food program conference, CACFP, on October 20th through 22nd, 2025 at Monterey, California.
motion.
Second.
We have a motion by John Alvarez, second by Sabrina Gomez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 15.2, approval of Foggy Day schedule.
Motion.
We have a motion by Merced Zamora, second by John Alvarez. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. 15.3, summary of facilities work order performance for quarter 1, 2025 through 2026.
Yes, Board, we have Mr. Tony Melendez, Rector of MOTF, who is going to do a presentation. I believe our school board members asked for a quick summary of the things that we've been doing and an update.
Okay.
Good afternoon, good evening, board members, faculty, and community members as well. Thanks for letting me spend the time and give you an update on our facilities work orders here. again, I'd like to share this PowerPoint with you guys too. Again, positive things are coming across. As requested the last time, we had our indications of, with concerns with safety and how we are doing our work orders and our process. So here is, we'll start with the facilities work order. A comprehensive overview of facilities management operations across our school district. This shows the dedication and efficiency of our maintenance teams in keeping our educational environment safe, functional, and welcoming for our students and staff. Bear with me here. This is the first time I use this slideshow here, so. Here we are now showing work order volumes and completions. We had a total, again, this is for first quarter. This is first quarter here, so this demonstrates that we had a total of 154 work orders. We completed 77% of those work orders were completed, and we averaged 15 days from request to completion on the work orders. We had a total of work orders completed at 118. So, we're still, with our in process of learning and utilizing our software. So that allows us to indicate which ones are going to be more, classify them in the highly or middle or low average of work orders. This here shows kind of a demonstration of, again, a percentage of the majority of work orders were classified as a medium priority, representing routine maintenance and standard facilities needs. High priority and emergency requests received immediate attention, with average completion times under 5 days. The distribution indicates facility infrastructure which proactive maintenance representing major emergencies. So again, it shows that, we have 2.5 of emergencies, demonstrates the percentages there on the graph. We have a second graph that shows you again a better kind of explanation of our work order priority distribution percentage. Again, our 91.53% was medium. We have some higher ones, and then we have the 2.5 in emergency and little. These are some of our categories I'd like to break down. That we do as maintenance department. We do our HVAC systems. So our team, we try utilized in our HVAC system. We do climate controls, maintenance, including AC repairs, filters, replacement, and system diagnostics across all facilities. For example, in plumbing too, we do restroom repairs, leaks, fix, drinking founts, maintenance, and drainage system works. We do our carpentry, doors, hardware repairs, cabinet fixings, partitions, installations, and general carpentry work. We also facilitate in electrical and lighting fixture repairs, electrical systems, maintenance and power restoration services. Our custodians are involved as well. So our custodial team does our setups, just as such this evening. Event setups, furniture moving, cleaning, support, and facility preparation. We also do keys and locks, keys, duplications, lock repairs, access control, and security hardware. Those are kind of the breakdowns that we do throughout the day. This will show kind of a breakdown per site, the facilities we serve. We show Hester Elementary at 38 work orders that were completed, which consist of classroom, offices, grounds, HVAC, and plumbing, priority events, setup and support. Junior high, we have 16 work orders completed, which consist of the gym, cafeteria maintenance, classroom repairs, kitchen equipment services. Freedom, we have 31 work orders, which again consist of multi-purpose spaces, health office support, fire system, so we're completed on that site. we have the high school, which does 12 work orders were completed this first quarter. And it also pertains to kitchen equipment. So our team also facilitates with the needs of our kitchens. We do ovens, for garbage disposals, drain lines. We facilitate and assist on making sure that those operations are working as well. The classroom maintenance is, again, the high school athletic fields. You know, we have, sprinkler irrigation, making sure those are all taken care of. Striping, football events, we all facilitate in all those areas as well. So again, response time excellence. We try to, same day for emergency requests, hand immediate within 0 to 5 days. I try to keep it as 0 as possible. 1 to 7 days in high priority work orders within 1 week, and we do 8 to 20 days on our standard medium priority request process and efficiency. We do 21 plus days in our complex projects requiring specialized parts or coordination. Our team's rapid response capabilities ensure minimal distribution and educational activities. Emergency work orders receive same-day attention, while routine maintenance was completed well within acceptable timeframes. Notable accomplishments. Again, we'd like to address these, climate control mastery, which is in the HVAC. We successfully diagnosed, repaired multiple HVAC systems, including refrigeration, recharge, cold cleaning, capacitors, refrigerant, and fan motors installations. Maintain a comfortable learning environment. Again, that's really high. Make sure that that learning environment is comfortable for our staff and students, especially during our peak summer months. Our emergency responses handle urgent situations, including water leaks, pest control emergencies, and safety systems failures with immediate actions. All emergencies order resolved within 24 to 48 hours. Again, we also, kitchen equipment excellence. Maintain critical food service equipment, including steamers, refrigerators, units, disposal systems. Ensure uninterrupted meal services for students across the cafeteria. Again, making sure in our, what kind of maintenance we do for our ovens. We'll make sure they're calibrated, make sure they're not overcooking the food. Steamers are operating in a safety manner. So, this keeps the flow pace, again, for our services for our students. Safety and security. Completing fire protection system, maintenance, emergency lighting repairs, security hardware installation, enhanced campus safety throughout the proactive maintenance and upgrades. So we're always looking at, what could be safer, if it's lighting, certain dark spots at night, cameras. We're all consistently looking at see what's going to be better for addressing these issues, and we are continuing to working on that. So now, looking ahead, doing it again, continuous improvement, doing the preventive maintenance, expand proactive maintenance programs to further reduce emergency repairs and extend equipment lifespans. Team development, we like to invest in ongoing training to keep our skills with our team current with latest maintenance and technologies. It is important that we stay updated so we are more proactive instead of reactive with our team. There's a technology integration. Continue optimizing work orders, management systems, even faster response times, and better tracking. Again, utilizing our software. It starts from our staff members, from the beginning how our work orders become developed, from teachers to the principal and then to our maintenance department. So making sure that we keep tracking, and also helps us do our data for our quarterly, monthly reviews. Sustainability focus, implement energy efficient solutions suitable to practice across all facility operations. So again, we're trying to stay focused on making sure we look at, save costs on either lighting, motors, what we could do for our energy costs. So that is kind of part of, again, I am great to hear from last board meeting that there was concerns of how we, resolve some of our emergencies situations. I think a lot of it is make sure we do our communication from step one. And that's a learning process from start, like I said, from staff to maintenance, the maintenance department and so on. Keeping that communication, making sure we create these work orders properly. And that comes with training with all the teams. Once we get that organized, we should start getting better results on our daily operations of maintenance. Any other questions?
Let me just do something really quick, because I want to make sure that we have the process down. I understand that this, all your work orders go in on school dude, is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
And all these goes directly to you?
They first get produced from, say, a work order from a teacher. From a teacher, it goes to the site principal, and then the site principal reviews it depending on what it is, and then they mark it at what level, and so then it comes to myself. And then I distribute the work order depending on the criteria of the work needed to be done.
Okay, so is there on these request forms, is there a time that says that you opened it up and then you sent it forward?
It does show that.
Is that,
So I did not give you specifics
well, we
on,
have some here, but I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out which one I'm supposed to be looking at.
You literally are assigning them to someone.
yes,
You're
correct.
assigning
So it keeps track from the time the work order is produced, a date, time, and then also the time it gets completed. So from the beginning to the end of a work order, it is logged in, yes. It's also noted on notes of, say there's a work order needs parts, we indicate, hey, these work orders are on hold because for parts, and they'll date it, and they'll put it on hold for in progress.
And
So
do you respond back to the principal or somebody saying that you're waiting for parts?
once the maintenance department, once the custodian or maintenance team closes it out, it sends an email back to that.
I think the question was, if there are parts in order or there's going to be a delay, does the site administrator or the person that pushed the work order to the next step?
It would give them an
do they
update.
get an update? That way they have the ability to talk to the team or potentially do something else.
Yes, that's correct. It'll give them an update. They can see the work order, and it'll show them an update.
The maintenance department's on vacation, so they can't take care of it.
Okay, Mercedes?
Yes.
No questions. Thanks for.
Tony,
Yes.
can you just elaborate just a little bit more?
Yes.
So the school dude program, once it's moved forward from our site administrator, the ticker starts.
That goes directly to me.
Okay, so once the time is on, because it doesn't show the time here, but the program is on, right? Once it's
Yes.
forwarded to you, MOTF, the time's on. So if I started at 8:30 in the morning, the ticker's on. By the
Correct.
time you get it, it'll show anybody that wanted to check it out to see if it had already been pushed forward to the next step.
Yes, the parties involved, again, from the staff member to the site principal, and then to myself. Yes.
Yeah, no, me myself, looking at everything, I see that when it was assigned, I see when you issued it out. I don't see when it was closed or finished, right? And in fact, I see the date of October 10th, even though it was June and July and a couple of them last month, but it didn't show when they closed.
And,
So I
yeah,
think that step is missing, right? So the closing of that,
we are in forward progress on making sure we utilize our software to its fullest needs. Yes.
It's pretty in-depth.
Yes, so again, there's a lot more details that we put involved into, so it shows.
Your guys completing the job, and I don't know if they're able to put anything in their completion, and it all goes back to you, because otherwise you're gonna be overwhelmed.
So once it gets completed, I review and I do a closeout.
All right, so that
Yes.
input of that date is closed out, that's the,
That's a final review of myself, making sure that those workers are being completed.
yeah.
Yes.
So to elaborate on that, I work in a ticketing system for my job. And one of the things that's very important for us is to include documentation as to what we did to complete the job. So if that same situation were to come up and somebody else grabs it, maybe they can go back and look and say, what did they do? I don't know if you guys have access to look at previous tickets.
There's
Um,
access, go ahead, sorry.
And no, I mean, and is there a spot, like, do you guys do that complete documentation after you're done with the ticket?
Is there a
Or-
place to place pictures, backup documents, like Mrs. Gomez is saying? That way, in case, say somebody is on vacation, someone can pick up exactly where someone left off, and there's the ability to know what the next steps are.
Yes, unfortunately, we are still looking at the,
Okay.
that software, the capabilities of it. I think it does the pictures and so on, but we do make sure that if someone goes on vacation, that I'm capable of seeing what's on hold,
Mhm.
so it doesn't delay the operations or that timeline for that work order to get complete.
Do our team members have the ability to place notes?
They do, everyone does the notes. We're looking at all aspects of the software, making sure we keep in place, parts, pricing, and so on. That's gonna help create data of everything, the year of the equipment, how much expenditure we use. Is it time to start maybe replacing versus doing repairs and stuff like that?
Or even somebody repairs something and they make a note, I got a bearing going down as well.
Yes.
In the future, decide the bearing, have everything ready to roll. That's a follow-up, and that's very important, especially when somebody else goes on the job. They know, hey, we got a squeaky bearing on the right-hand side.
For sure. Look at the history, see what was done last year.
Sabrina, did you have another?
So what's the turnaround time from when if it's the staff that puts in the ticket and for the site principal to review and get it over to you? Do you happen to know?
That depends on the completion and depending on the verity of the work order.
I can speak from our principals. If something, and as a previous principal, if it comes in and it's an emergent thing, it's immediate, we go through it before the end of the day. As they're coming in, we're sending it to MOTF, which is Mr. Melendez.
Yes, emergencies.
Usually by the end of day.
Correct. I like to indicate emergencies. I like to make sure at the end of the day, I follow up myself, do a walkthrough and make sure those are being completed. Yes.
Okay, and then lastly, for the system that you guys are using, how long have you guys been using it?
We've now been using it approximately for about 8 years,
Okay,
not to its full extent.
and can you do,
Queries?
and set up with whoever you work with for that system to see exactly that? Are we using it to the best of, yeah?
So is there a opportunity for us to connect with School Dude and maybe offer some professional development or the ability to see what the capabilities of the program are?
Yep.
Absolutely.
And if there's any like new updates or anything that's,
I think that'd be great to have classes with the guys.
Yeah, especially too, for even the new staff members, teachers that come on, that's where it starts from, right?
Yeah.
The better information we get, the better response time we get, assess that problem, that work order. So yes, it starts from the beginning and, try and get more education part and information.
Including the teachers' input, if teachers are diagnosing things and telling you it's leaking this time and the water squirts out here, whatever, all that information is
For
very
sure.
important as well.
Yes.
Sabrina, did you say?
I think I'm done.
Okay, so I'm looking at one of the work orders, and it has a estimated start September 18th, requested completion date by September 24th. The request date was September 18th. And the completion date was 10/5. And then you have another one where it was estimated start September 16th, requested completion date by September 19th. That's also 10/5. There's another one pretty much the same, requested completed by 9/19. So it almost looks like on 10/5, you just, all these were completed.
Yeah, they just ran a report on 10/5.
So in
Right.
10.5, that's exactly what I did.
Okay.
I had to restart to create better data and have a fresh start, and that was a highlight indicating we are really need to utilize our software to its full means.
Right, and when
Yes.
you're utilizing, not only you, I'm talking about everyone, because there is a place here for the labor, so they can put down what they did, who did it, and anything that was purchased to make that correction. So that would not only help everybody looking at these work orders, but for details down the road. They said this was just replaced, why are we replacing it again? There must be something wrong with whatever it is. And in case, something falls off a
Yeah.
TV falls off, you know who did it, you know what they used to put it up. So, yeah, there's other ways to keep track of things that are going on. And I'm happy to see this because I thought it was all still paper.
No,
When
we've,
we're talking school to it,
yes.
I thought it was some little guy wandered around. But-
no,
May I
for
add?
sure.
Yes, go ahead.
So Tony, what is the expectation as the director for the start and the closeout of these? Is the expectation to have, there's a place and space for information to be placed there. Okay, we are data-driven. What is your expectation for our team members, all team members included, from beginning to end, to guarantee that we have this data?
Again, putting as much information on that work order from start to finish is gonna be our key thing, indicating if there's a completed time, again, like you indicated, parts, the age of equipment, and putting as much as data as possible so we become more efficient. That's gonna be our key point. That's gonna give us an overall, utilize our funding to the extent as well too. So yes, again, just our input, and that's gonna be our daily practice to, try to, as we're going with these work orders, it's kind of neat to some of our guys, again, we were paper, trying to use our technology, make sure, we have that access to laptops or computer on site to make sure that we have those things in place for them to put that data in.
If I may, your work order, you guys getting the work order, is it broken down? The piece of paper that they're writing on, does it have like monsoon, or is it all that information? Or no,
So
it's just
there is no paper
blank
trail.
piece of paper?
It is, everything is online, so it's on software, yes. They either have a tablet or a desktop to go to, and
So this program that we're looking at, these work orders and stuff like that, they don't have categories within that they can fill information in?
they do.
They do.
They do, it's just not being done. Okay.
So,
The training type thing, right?
Yes.
yeah, and I think also in the environment, in the workplace and what we're doing, we have to be a lot more customer service oriented. So if we have an work order that we don't understand or we don't know, are we picking up the phone and calling them to try to get more information? Or are we just like, well, they didn't put it?
No,
And we'll
again,
wait.
that's myself as a director reviewing, seeing how, doing the follow-up, how detailed we're doing on those work orders. It's, addressing it, so making sure that we can do a lot more detail to indicate the purpose of that work order and what needs to be done. That's what we're following, yes.
Okay. Sorry, and then one last thing, because I know we want to move on. Do we have a way of identifying quick wins? Things that are like, we can get this one done quick, let's try to,
Yes. Again, I try to make sure, in a timely manner, and then also we always got to also think about the unknowns, the daily, So custodian could have a work order, we were trying to get that one desk moved from A to B. In between, could possibly have an emergency or two. So I do put those things in factor, real life factor situations. So trying to address again, the needs for our students and our staff first. And then, again, emergencies to high priority ones.
okay.
That's why you asked.
Okay.
Lots of room for improvement, lots of room.
I just have one more question. Let me figure this out here. Which one is first, or are they both at the same time? Is it this one or this one?
Yeah, so the board has a copy of an actual school dude work order.
Yes.
Right. Because when I look at
That one
this
there.
one right here,
Mhm.
there's a place down, and I've seen it on other ones, where it was rooted to a specific person. Where on this would it show when that was sent to that specific custodian or whoever it might be?
At the end of the work order, does it not have a date and time? At the beginning?
Yeah, so what happens is going through the order, site principal or even the lead custodian could say, hey, this needs to happen. Lead custodian can also initiate this. It goes to the principal. I'm just gonna use the junior high because I'm comfortable with that site for sure. It'd come to Mr. Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez would delineate if it's an emergent, okay, if it's those quick ones as Ms. Gomez talked about, or if it's something that could be handled at the site level, okay? That MOTF might not even be needed to come on board. It goes to Mr. Melendez next. If Mr. Sanchez approves that it can be done at the site, it's done there. If it needs to go to MOTF, Mr. Melendez receives that, and then from there, he looks at it, decides how many hours, which person that has the capability to do the job. If it's an HVAC position, it's gotta be someone that's certified to do that. If it's welding, whatever it may be, he makes sure that that person is attached to that job or work order. When that work order is complete, it'll say the person's name. He's the man that places the person and the amount of work and the amount of time. And then our gentleman would go out there, do the work, fill everything out, close it out. That way we have the appropriate data, and then we move forward.
Correct. Thanks for explaining that, Mr. Mendez. Mrs. Gomez, those little quick ones again, yes, we assess there. And if they could get done without having to do a work order, you know, we're gonna handle it. Yes.
So where's the date? This-
I like quick ones.
The date's on the bottom.
Well, it's not necessarily the same,
It
but,
would be there, assigned to that person.
okay,
Yeah.
so it would be on the assigned to
Mhm.
page. Okay, that's what I was asking.
Only it's missing there is the completion.
It's also on the it's on the bottom, technician name,
All
the date.
reports ran
The
on
completion on the
Okay,
bottom right
so
corner, I
Well, it
think.
says technician name and then it's just confirmation.
what was your question?
No, it said, I mean, it seems self-explanatory. I think the gap is that we're just not filling it correctly or using the software to its true potential to answer all the questions I guess we have.
Yes, we'll make
But yeah,
sure
I
from
mean, the
here,
stuff is there,
start
though.
marking, I'll check marks on that, yeah.
So with these classes for your guys, maybe give them all the
Yes.
skills.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we got all our questions answered?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank you,
your,
Mr. Melendez.
for your instruction,
Yes.
because I had no clue.
No, I would like to, you know, on our next possible board meeting, if the future, as I get more information, I will share and give a better explanation as well, yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
15.4, approval of facility use request for Farmersville Youth Soccer to use Farmersville Junior High School soccer fields October 26, 2025, November 2nd, 9th, 16th, 23rd, 2025, and December 7th and 14th, 2025.
Is it through, oh, sorry.
7
Those-
Sundays.
Those are specific dates.
It's just all
Is-
Sundays. I think
Is
it's
there,
7.
is there a motion so we can be able to hear? it?
Motion.
A motion, second, for discussion.
Okay, we have a motion by Mercedes Zamora, second by John Alvarez. And we have Ricardo here, Mr.
Yes.
Maldonado.
Hi, everybody, board members, audience, and everybody else that's here today. We just need a place to play. You know, this year we decided to go a little bit different route. You know, now knowing the MOT director, you know, they go through a lot. So the last thing that we want to do is bring more work to you guys. You know, that's the reason we just want a place to play on Sundays. So we're not even using any school site for practices, you know, because it's hard to just keep an eye on everybody. Excuse me, okay, I got real bad allergies. So it's real hard for us to just have somebody through the whole practice when we leave, make sure nobody leaves trash behind, a bottle of water, piece of paper, because I don't want the custodians to have to deal with that, you know, on top of what they had to do. So that's why we decided, you know, no more practices at the school sites. Right now, we're scrambling in the city parks to have our practices. Plus, we don't want to bring more wear and tear to the fields, you know. So one day, you know, so on 7 days, I think it's a total of 35 hours that we're going to use the junior high. We're going to provide our own porta potties. We make sure that we bring our trash cans, collect our own trash, take it with us, make sure that we leave everything clean like we always have. But, you know, that's the reason we're just requesting for the games on Sundays at the junior high. Reason behind that too is because with the changing of the time, you know, save light time coming up on the first Sunday of November, but we need to, you know, finish earlier. Right now we finish at around 7 o'clock. Our last games are done by 7 o'clock here at the city park. We start 8 o'clock, we're done by 7. Our groups are as young as 3 and 4-year-olds, all the way to 15 and 16-year-olds. This year, it's a record for us. We signed up more than 700 kids. You know, so, but you know, luckily all the other teams that practice, like in Exeter, Ivanhoe. So, we try to do when kids come from out of town and they sign up in the league, we try to just get those kids from out of town put together, and then we'll find a location in Visalia, Ivanhoe, Lindsay. And that's why we're able to have, you know, the way we do it. But, you know, that's what I'm here. Hopefully you guys, once again, find it in your heart to keep helping us. But the best way should be like the city would partner out with us and eventually take over the league. You know, because it's need to happen, you know. So we need more soccer fields. I mean, what we have is not enough, you know, for us to play on Sundays. But, you know, we're not gonna tell any kid, oh, you cannot play, there's no room, you know. We had to try to find a way to keep them busy. When we started our program back in 2008, you know, it was a program to try to help out with the, you know, the gang prevention, you know, change kids' minds and hearts. It was gangs, drugs, and, you know, violence. And we want to do our little, you know, poner nuestro granito de arena, you know, like, we want to help out. I know I've been doing this for 17 years, so I know my time is getting close, you know, where we had to find somebody else to run it, you know, so that's it. You know, that's why I'm here, trying to do that with you guys. Keep you guys, you know, as partners too, because you guys are a partner for us too. I was gonna fill up the room today with lots of kids because I want you guys to see their faces, you know, and kids that have been playing, and now they're bringing their kids back, you know, when we started 17 years ago. So you guys can hear, not just see my face and think, oh, this is Ricardo again asking for the place. You know, but it's kids, there's parents, you know, it's more than soccer. You know, it's more than soccer, actually, or league. It's real different, you know. And so, I don't know if you guys find it hard, waive the fees and 20, you know, work us together, you know, and I don't want to bring in more work than what you have, believe me. Okay, so.
Okay, we do have a motion by Merced and a second by John. Are there any questions?
No, just to include the waiving the fees as well. Motion with waiving fees.
Are you seconding that, John?
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Paul?
Just a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
That's okay. So, as far as cleaning up, then you guys have to supply garbage cans and stuff like that, or
Yes.
how does it work?
We have trash cans with plastic bags. And
All right. And then as far as the key, how does that work?
well, before at Snowden, we had a key. So we open and close the school, you know, on the weekdays for practices. On Sundays, we did the same thing, open up, set up, paint the fields, get everything ready, and then we just lock it. At the end of the season, we turn the key back into the district.
Okay. And, Mr. Sanchez, you're okay to play on Sundays too? Yeah.
I was gonna tell him that you need to come in and rep.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I have a say? I would recommend to not waive the fees. There's a group of 300, and for $700, that's only $2.33 extra. And for the wear and tear in our fields, I think, so that's just my suggestion. But still allow them, you know, our site. And then are we gonna give them a key?
There'll have to be
Because if
something-
not, then we do have to,
Well, they can
'cause
put
that's
down
not-
custodial on here, so
yeah.
I'm assuming that that's gonna be worked out between,
Yes, we assign them a key per site, so, you know, they have access to the key, but not into the facilities at all.
Okay,
Unless there's a
just to the gates.
on site.
okay.
So, can I ask a question? I didn't know it was $700, but if you guys want, we can pay for that. You know, I thought it was gonna be a lot more like before, you know, like 6,000, 12,000, you know, but it's not like that this time. It's 700, and like Ms. Gomez said, wear and tear. You know, of course we gotta pay for that. You know, we'll pay for that. If we do any damage, we'll pay for that wear and tear on the fields.
Okay, we already have a first and second to approve
To waive the fee.
and to waive the fees. All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? We're gonna do 3-1, and I think you're mostly, the opposition would be just the fee waiver, not the use. Okay, it has passed 3-1.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give you a call tomorrow. All right, thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
17.0, future meeting date, 17.1, October 28th, 2025. Everybody good? November 18th, we're only having one meeting that month, correct?
November.
Okay.
Everybody okay? And then 20.0, adjournment to closed session at 8:01 to discuss 20.1, conference with labor negotiator, GC 54957.6. It is the intention of the board to meet in closed session to review its position and to instruct its designated agency designated representative Manuel Mendez, name of organization, FTA/CSCA/management. 20.2, public employee discipline dismissal release complaint, Government Code 54957. 20.3, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation, significant exposure to litigation pursuant to subdivision D, 2 and E of section 54956.91 case. We now adjourn to closed session. You're welcome to stay if you like, or
Thank you so very much. In case you didn't know, the
return into open session at 8:40. 21.0, action taken on closed session items. 21.1, conference with labor negotiator GC 54957.6. It is the intention of the board to meet in closed session to review its position and to instruct its designated agency designated representative Manuel Mendez, name of organization FTA/CSCA/management. No action, continued with negotiations. 21.2, public employee discipline/dismissal/release/complaint, government code 54957, no action. 21.3, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation, significant exposure to litigation pursuant to subdivision D, 2, and E of section 54956.9, one case, no action. 22.0, adjournment at 8:41.
Motion.
Second.
Got a motion by John Alvarez, second by Merced Zamora. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 4-all. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
So much. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Drive carefully.
Drive safe, please.
Did it start raining already again?
Yeah, it's supposed to start back up by 9.
Oh, I thought it was.
The spring.